Residents of the Armed Forces Retirement Home here in Gulfport served their country with courage. When Hurricane Katrina hit, they faced the storm with that same strength. 20 years later, Noah Noble sat down with some of the retirees who watched as their home was invaded by the storm.
I got up and I came down to the first floor and it was flooded. I said, holy mackerel, look at this. I couldn't wrap my mind around this. And then the hurricane started building and building and building. Golly, what's going on?
I happened to be looking down when the door broke open from the surge.
Did you ever expect water to reach that high?
No. No, that was never in my mind.
The lights went out because the generator got flooded out. I knew we were in trouble.
Hurricane Katrina arrived in South Mississippi like an invading army. No regard for life or our way of life. Tales of survival are recalled like a soldier remembering war. But these survivors, these veterans of the Armed Forces Retirement Home, you might be surprised at how they remember it. Do you remember what it was like leading up to that day in August?
I just thought, another hurricane. I had no idea.
No idea?
No idea.
For Army veteran Claire Dimler-Smith, reality did not settle in until an omen of devastating storms showed up at the front door.
Jim Cantori showed up. Yeah, there it's gonna hit. We're in trouble.
She wasn't too fazed.
I knew the Lord, I knew I was saved. If the building did come down, I know where I'm going, and I'm with my friends here. I'm with the family here.
U.S. Navy veteran Larry Westbrook, a Biloxi native, watched the water rise from his 5th floor room.
Jim Cantori was in my room, and he says, aren't you scared? I said, no, are you?
Was he?
I guess he was.
When the waves breached the 1st floor of the retirement home, Seabees from the Navy base jumped into action. Army veteran Harry Reiser calls them heroes.
I watched the Seabees hauling all the long-term care people, and they had to carry them all up the stairs, which I thought was a heroic thing for them.
After the storm passed, veterans got the first glimpse of a post-Katrina Mississippi.
What amazed me was they had clothes in the trees, people's clothes in the trees, all over the place, everywhere you looked, they had clothes. And a few places they had bodies.
When that warm August sun set on this destroyed coast, it didn't feel like home anymore for Larry Westbrook.
Everything was black. No lights, nothing. It was like you were in a desert or a third world or whatever.
In the coming days, arrangements were made for the 400 residents displaced from the retirement home.
They put us on the buses, went to Washington, and when we got there, man, they just had everything for us.
And I said, goodbye. I ain't going because I got family here.
Life-shattering events like Hurricane Katrina often bring out the worst in people. Larry Westbrook says that's not what happened here.
Everybody was altruistic. They was, come on in, let's go.
In the following months, the retirement home's future was decided. A new one needed to be built, and this one needed to be torn down. Demolition Day was set for October 25th, 2008.
I watched it. I was right there by the gate, there, that fence.
3, 2, 1, go.
Boom, boom, boom. You sound like World War III, The only thing was standing, an elevator. Yeah, that elevator was still standing.
The retirement home veterans in D.C. stayed up to date on the rebuilding process. They were even consulted on the layout. And when they finally took that chartered flight to Gulfport, it was like coming home from deployment, they said.
And everyone was along the road waving to us, welcome home, welcome home. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I just thank the Lord. I mean, gee, it was incredible.
I'd stay here under any circumstances.
Really?
I just wouldn't move out unless they carried me out.
I felt a great sense of relief, and I said, well, I don't have to move anymore. I don't have to move anymore.
You're back home.
I'm back home.